Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamented. I'm doing some more quick fire questions. So these are created by Carrie, otherwise known as Book Lover Carrie, and her blog is Book Lover 1989. The link will be in the down bar. She creates all these, and she's been talking to me about them, and it just gets me really excited because I really like doing these. I've done 3 of them so far: Scream Queens, Hunger Games, and Outlander, and I'll try to remember to link them all in the down bar. But these I just like filming. I'm going to film quite a few of these today, so I'll be in the same ensemble for probably 3 of these. So basically this today is her books quickfire questions, and I'm really excited to go through this. So I'm going to be looking down at my phone where all the questions are, and basically the whole gist of this is there's 2 options and you pick the one that's your favorite or that you like the most, that kind of thing. So first, YA or romance? I'm picking young adult because that is the majority of what I read. Sci-fi or dystopian? I'm going to go with dystopian because I've read more dystopian than sci-fi, so I feel like I typically enjoy that more. Crime or real life? If by real life I think she means contemporary, I would say contemporary or real life because that's the bulk of what I read. Charles Dickens or Thomas Hardy? I don't think I've read any Thomas Hardy, but I have read Charles Dickens. I think I've read The Christmas Carol, which I believe, yes, that's by Charles Dickens. And I'm currently trying to get through, last summer I believe it was last summer, was David Copperfield, which is one of my favorite children's movies, the ones with the cats, that the son of John Lennon from the Beatles is the voice of. That helps narrow it down which one it is. Love that movie to pieces. My siblings hid the videotape, so I still have to get that on DVD, but besides the point, Charles Dickens. The Fault in Our Stars or Me Before You? This is a very hard choice because The Fault in Our Stars, I have the audiobook, I really enjoy it. But Me Before You took me by storm, and I'm going to say Me Before You because I feel like Me Before You made me closer to crying than The Fault in Our Stars. They both deal very heavy topics, but I feel like maybe because I just read Me Before You, it's more fresh in my mind. And I just, it just makes me, it's such a weird feeling with that book. It's makes me happy and sad at the same time. It's so conflicting, but I love it to pieces. So Veronica Roth or Suzanne Collins? I'm going to pick Suzanne Collins. Biography or chick lit? I'm going to pick chick lit. That's very hard because I love biographies too. I'm going to say chick lit could go more of contemporary, so I think out of the 2 I'd pick biography. That's how I'm going to cheat around the answer. Because I do love reading a lot of biographies and memoirs, which I believe memoirs would be fit in there because usually they're in the bookstore, so I'm going to go biographies. So Paper Towns or Looking for Alaska? I have not yet read Paper Towns, nor have I seen the movie. I have the book, I just need to get to it. But I have read Looking for Alaska, and although it wasn't my favorite book in the land, I did quite enjoy it, and so I'll give it to Looking for Alaska. So J.K. Rowling or Stephenie Meyer? I've never read a J.K. Rowling book, and I've read the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer, so I'm going to have to go with Stephenie Meyer because I've read her books, but I wouldn't, she's not one of my favorite authors at all. The Twilight series I read more out of hype than they were okay, but they were nothing that I'm have feelings over where I'm oh, those days, So yes, Twilight or Vampire Academy? I'm going to pick Vampire Academy. Voldemort or Valentine? I know who Voldemort is. Is Valentine in the Harry Potter series? I'm not 100% sure, but I'll pick Valentine, I guess. I don't know. It sounds nice, probably isn't. Yeah, I haven't read that series. Roald Dahl or R.L. Stine? I have to go Roald Dahl because I read almost all his books when I was a child. He was one of my favorite authors when I was younger. Still holds up. I believe I read one of his books recently. I forget which one I read. I have it over there. My bookshelf I'm looking at. Harry Potter or Percy Jackson? I have not seen, I've seen parts of a Harry Potter film, but I wasn't really paying attention to most of it. Because it was at school when they'd put in a tape when it was an indoor recess and I just draw or something. And Percy Jackson, I haven't seen the movies, which I hear are not very good, and I haven't read the books. But I'm going to go with Percy Jackson. Reason being is Harry Potter's one of the reasons, I started reading the first Harry Potter book, but I couldn't get through. I don't like him as a main character. No, I'm not trying to offend anybody who really likes Harry Potter, it's just my personal feelings. I don't know, I just didn't connect with him as a narrator. And also, my first sleepover, when I was 6, I was sleeping at my friend's house, and she had a poster of Harry Potter, I don't know if you could see this, but back in the old days, and he was staring down in his wand pointed, and I never had posters on my walls because I was 6 and probably didn't realize that posters were a thing. Well, I knew posters were a thing, but I never had anything like that on my wall, so it was like staring down at me. I was trying to sleep and like I had to go. Like I was like, I need to call my mom, and I was like so scared. I was like, maybe that's one of the reasons. Childhood trauma. I thought that was a funny anecdote to share. Probably a little embarrassing for me. So Love Rosie or P.S. I Love You. I've seen part of the movie of P.S. I Love You. I know was a book first by Cecilia Ahern, who wrote Love Rosie. Haven't read it, so I'm going to go with Love Rosie because I just read it and I really enjoyed it. Jane Austen or the Bronte sisters. I have not read anything completed by both authors, but I've started reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen a little while back. I need to get back into it so I can read that and watch the BBC miniseries, but I'm going to have to go with Jane Austen. Diana Gabaldon or Philippa Gregory. Diana Gabaldon. Not only do I love the Outlander books, but I have not read anything by Philippa Gregory. Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. I have seen neither of these two. I know, I'm just an embarrassment. But, I don't know. I don't know which one I would like better of the two. I feel like none. No, like I don't feel like any, like I'm not really a person who likes adventure shows or anything. Because I like those contemporary shows where they have lots of dialogue and all that. So, I'm going to go Game of Thrones because I feel like out of the two I would pick that, I guess. I don't know. Hermione Granger or Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen. John Green or David Levithan. John Green. Books or book to movie TV show adaptation. Obviously I'm going to go with books because if books make the movie TV show, they're good, but obviously the source material is most times the source material is way better than the like adaptation. Sometimes it can be just as good, but I feel like there's a very rare moment when the movie is better than the book. So yeah, that is the scroll books quick fire questions tag. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and go check out Carrie's blog to see the rest of these quick fire questions. They're very fun to do. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys later. Bye.